Hello world, Shelly here, and today we are going to do an eye look out of the ColourPop What Dreams Are Made Of palette. This is like a Lizzie McGuire collab. I'm not familiar with the Lizzie McGuire character. I've heard of Lizzie McGuire. I know nothing about Lizzie McGuire, but I had to buy this because look at these colors. Look how pretty this is. This was no doubt I had to buy this. It had to be mine, and it is now mine. It's got a nice mirror and it's beautiful. And so, because it's kind of rainbow-like, I'm going to do a rainbow-ish eye look, very colorful eye look, let's say, in celebration of Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. And let's do this, shall we? I'll talk what I got on my face right now. I did a bunch of Jones Road. I got the Jones Road What the Foundation and the Jones Road Miracle Balm as my sort of cheek color. And the main reason I wanted to test out their new powder, which I have a couple shades of, and it's beautiful. It's invisible. I will make a whole video on it because it's fantastic and I love it. And I do have some brow freeze, Anastasia. Let's look at this thing here. So what I'm thinking is that color scheme wise, I'm gonna do something from like darks to lights, outer corner, darkest purple, all the way toward the inner corner with the lighter gold shade down there, or maybe the lighter shade up here, and then lower lash line, I'm gonna dip into the greens. So that's kind of the progression that I'm imagining. We will see how it turns out. So let's get the old Wayne Goss number 3. Still have no idea what's going on with his brushes. I'm gonna dip into the shade. Wow, you know your eyes are going. I swear to you, literally this week my eyes got worse. Just all of a sudden, and I'm really close to having to have readers with me all the time. These must be names that have something to do with Lizzie McGuire. I think this shade is called Ugh. This one right here. That's the one I'm gonna go in with. The old Wayne Goss number 3. I've already primed my lids with the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Gonna do a pink sort of transit. Oh, let me zoom you in. I almost forgot. Oh, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Alright, that should be good. This is kind of like a peachy pink. It's coming across more pink on the eye. It's peachy pink in the pan. You guys know I love me some ColourPop shadows, and they had a sale. And did I get this in the sale, or did I get this when Aurora Struck came back in stock? I think I got this when Aurora Struck came back in stock. That palette, oh, so pretty. I'm a ColourPop fan. They're probably the only, yeah, they probably are one of the very few drugstore priced eyeshadow brands that I actually like, because, and you know, I liked them already, but I saw a video by Marlena, you know, formerly of Makeup Geek. Well, I guess she still is of Makeup Geek, but she's turning it into like a Makeup Academy sort of a thing. I don't know if they're going to continue to sell makeup. I'm guessing not. I don't know. I haven't totally kept up on that, but Marlena had a video recently talking about what expensive or prestige or luxury makeup is worth the splurge, and ColourPop was one of the brands that she listed as safe to purchase, lower priced, based on her perspective of quality of ingredients and fair labor and like all of the behind the scenes kinds of things, which of course she would know because she ran a makeup company or is running a makeup company, whatever you want to call it. So that made me feel even better. Anyway, grabbing my Sigma E25. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to do Digital Beam here. This purple in the outer corner as my crease color. It's gonna be bold. I can already tell. I can tell. we're gonna be bold. But that's okay, because we're trying to be bold. We're being rainbowy. We're doing the rainbow thing. Not a literal rainbow, like I'm not gonna make arches of rainbow colors, but it's just gonna be a very colorful eye look. That's the plan. Alright, let's do outer corner. Alright, I think I'm gonna go in with this pink. The one called Outfit Repeater. It's a little bit of shimmer. I do wish there was like one dark shade in the palette. There's nothing really here to give us depth. Oh, that's pretty. There's a micro shimmer in there that is just, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it is catching the light. I'm like in my mirror here. Oh, goodness gracious, that's nice. I like to have either a dark gray, like a dark gray, or black in every palette. Because, I mean, that's really the only way to create shadow. And the only way to create depth is, you know, depth is created with shadow. So, I'm sad when there's no dark shade. I just might have to dig into a different palette if I need that in my life. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. Okay, so that's all the like pinky going on. I know it looks like I have like an eye infection right now. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Because actually, I just had another idea. Alright, I'm gonna go in the center of my lid with this Police. It's like an orangey glitter. Ooh, this one's kind of a chunky glitter. Hold on. I might have too much going on here. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I might have preferred to use some glitter primer under this, but it is gorgeous. That is, it's like a duochrome. Like a duochrome glitter, which is interesting. Some of it's pink, some of it's peachy. Some of it's sort of champagne colored. That's a pretty one. That's pretty. Alright, let's start there. And I'm gonna go into probably this one here. What is it? Bye-bye. That's just your regular old shimmer. I was debating between this and the cooler toned one. I'm gonna go warmer toned up here. It's sort of like a champagne. A little bit warmer than a champagne. Get the inner third here. I feel like that glitter needs to be on top of the shade underneath it, this orange here. I'm going to try to put some of this down and then put some of that glitter on top. Yes, and then put some of that glitter on top of this. That's more like what I had in my brain. And you know, there's no such thing as too much glitter, so, you know. Yes, that is much more what I had in my brain. And since I have the opportunity, I'm going to grab some glitter primer. NYX is the one that I typically use. And I'm just going to put a little smidgen. You know, I just take a little dab. And I dab it over the area where I'm going to put the glitter. And usually I do one eye at a time, but I'm living on the edge today. So get that on there. Don't use the same finger. I'm going to go in with a different finger, pick up the glitter, and press it into the primer. Yes, 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 yes. How do I always get glitter down here? I didn't touch my eye down there. It's always like, it's more stuck down than Fallout would be. I don't know how I do it, and I've always got glitter under this eye, and it's only that eye. I don't know. Such is life. I might have to put some over here just to balance everything out. Alright, so the idea I had... Where is my Wayne Goss number 20? Well, 19 will have to do. Oh no, I really want the smaller one. 20. I want to take this, I can't read the shade name, Done and Done. This orangey sort of shade, and with the 20, I know it's dirty. Hopefully we're not going to get dirty shadow going. I'm just going to touch the top of this blend and bring some of that orangey tone upward. And then just fade it into the brow. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Problem is this spot right here that never holds any color. Doesn't matter what I do. Doesn't matter what color. Doesn't matter what eyeshadow brush I use. Does not matter. Will not hold color. Absolutely refuses. Doesn't stop me from trying. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What do I do about this depth situation? Oh, bad YouTuber. What do I do about this depth issue? Because I don't think that color is going to be dark enough to create depth, and... Oh. Alright, let's grab another palette. Aurora Struck, ColourPop. I'm gonna go in with, and this is not mandatory, but, you know, do I want to do a dark blue or do I want to do a gray? I'm gonna do a dark gray. I'm gonna do Ionosphere right here. I almost went blue, but I feel like that's a little too risky. It's a little too risky with the colors we got going. And I just need the depth in that outer 7, you know? That's all we need. Little definition in the crease and a little bit of outer 7. Look at the difference. It's so necessary. Like, it's so impactful, and it's just a little boop, you know? It's just a little bit of color or depth. It's really depth. We're creating depth. That is the goal. And we're trying to minimize the heaviest part of those droopy lids right out here. And darkness pushes things backward. Brightness or highlight or shimmer pulls things forward. So if you want something to be more obvious, highlight it. If you want it to be less obvious, give it some depth. That's why we darken up the crease. Oh, yes. Alright, I'm brushing my brush off. That's all we need that guy for. Back into this one, and I'm just going to touch up with our purpley matte to make sure we don't lose that in the crease. Just in case we lost a little of the color, we will bring it back. Yeah. Alright, next up. Wayne Goss number 5. I'm going to start with that green matte. And just give the baseline. I'm going to take the shimmer and do it in the outer little area. Outer third once I get this down. Not going all the way into the center, just like 2/3 of the way or so. And now I'm going to take the shimmer. And I like shimmer on the outside just because it tends to stay put a little better. Alright, now I'm going to take my random crown brush. It has a number. 513, C513. I don't know. I don't even know where I got it. I just like it for inner corner, and I'm using that inner corner outfit rememberer. And we are going to pop that on the inner corner. And since this look is a pretty loud eye look, I'm going to take a little bit of that same color on the brow bone. I just do it right under my arch for the most part. Kind of get that highest part of the brow. Give it a little bling. Alright. Let me go do some tightline and mascara, and I'll be right back. And here is the finished look. What do you think? I love all the color. I had to get these in there. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw when I picked these up at CVS. Can you see? They have little butterflies on the ends. I had to find a way. I had to find a way to incorporate these guys. That's Lawless is the mascara. My lip is a combination of the CoverGirl Precious Mauve pencil and the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick that I got in my last Ipsy. And I really like it, even though initially I was afraid I didn't like it. Praline. So I went for a little pinky nude situation on the lips. Kept the rest of the face pretty basic because the eyes are the star, and oh god, I love these little butterflies. There you have it. This palette is beautiful. I love it. Oh, I forgot. You knew I was going to come back in with these. The Profusion Bling It On. I put a little blue. I've been using these as an eyeshadow topper, but I actually used them as eyeliner today as they're intended. So yeah, bravo. That is our look for the day. Do you do colorful eyeshadow? What colorful palettes do you want me to pick up? Let me know in the comments. For those that are not comfortable wearing colorful eyeshadow, I didn't used to be either. I went through the entirety of the 90s wearing taupe in my crease, tons of black eyeliner, black mascara, wing liner, brown lipstick, nothing else. No blush, no nothing. So I wore black all the time. So the color had to come to me. And what my advice would be is before you go to bed, sit down with a colorful palette, do your makeup before bed, play around, because you're literally going to go wash it right off, and there's no risk of like looking the fool as you're going to go out to work or running your errands or whatever. So if that, there's no pressure, there's none. You're doing it before you're going to bed. That's what I would say. And that is how I got used to not only different techniques and trying new things, but trying out different colors that I didn't initially think I could wear or I didn't initially feel comfortable with. Sometimes it's just a matter of seeing yourself in those colors, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I like that. So try it. That's my advice. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.